Is Coinfola really a great way to claim free Bitcoin every 10 minutes and earn free Bitcoin in different ways, or is it a waste of time? My name is Michael and I've tested hundreds of different ways to make money online, and many viewers have asked me about this platform. So I decided to take a closer look, and in this Coinfola review, I'll give you an inside look and show my experiences and my opinion about it, and then you can decide for yourself whether this is the right opportunity for you or not. So before I log in and show you how to earn, let's talk about who can join. And Coinfola is a platform that, from what I can see, is available in basically all countries. And it is free to join. You just need to be aware that when you go to the website and try to register, then you need to share your, of course, create a username and email, and then you need to have a Bitcoin address. So you need to have a Bitcoin wallet to even sign up. Personally, I think it's a little bit strange that I need to actually share my Bitcoin wallet. Many people say, oh, that doesn't matter. So, well, Bitcoin wallet addresses can also be misused for different things, and that you have to share it before you even join. I don't feel particularly comfortable about that. Like, of course, I know once I'm inside and I need to get paid. If you want to get paid in Bitcoin, you need to share your wallet address. But I just prefer when you can then do it later once you see what it actually offers. But whether you feel safe about that or not, that's something that you need to decide for yourself. But anyways, I did decide, in the name of testing it and sharing my experiences, because so many have asked me about it, to find a way to join here. So now I will log in and then I'll show you exactly what it offers on the inside. So when you're logged in, you can see some different options at the top. And when it comes to these earn Bitcoin, let's start with that. You can see the short links. Short links is usually where you need to click a link and then spammy ads pop up and things like that. In general, I stay away from short links because they give extremely low rewards in general, not just on Coinfola, that's just on any platform. I never use that earning opportunity because it's so spammy and gives really low rewards. But they also have different offers and you can use here. And let's see this BTC faucet, so a Bitcoin faucet, meaning that you can just claim free Bitcoin, and you can see you can do this every 10 minutes. You just need to wait for it to load here, and then I need to click to unlock reward, and then a new page opens up, or actually in the background there is an ad popping up behind there, which I don't really like, that it pops up in behind, so you don't really necessarily see the different ads and how many screens that opens up, and then you can see nothing really happened. So now I need to click again, and another ad popped up there, and then this time it registered it. Then now I actually don't even think it did. It just covered it in ads, so it's difficult to actually avoid clicking the ads. So that's how they make money. And there's a lot of spammy ads here in general. It's just covered in ads everywhere, pop-up ads and everything. So I'm just try again here, and then now, you see now it finally registered it, but then basically almost on top of an ad. So they are of course hoping that you click that, but you see there is one that I can claim it. So then I can click it. Then I need to, again, a lot of ads that they probably hope that I need to will click, and then I need to click them in a certain order here. You see, then I'll do that, and then again, there's a capture covered in ads all over it, like over and under and everything like that. And then I'll try to click that. And then at the bottom again, like basically covered by ads, I can click to there to collect it. And then I finally got it. You see, I got those 5 Satoshi. Satoshi, if you don't know, it's like the smallest unit of a Bitcoin, so it's not a lot, but I can do this every 10 minutes. So when some people say like you can claim free Bitcoin every 10 minutes, yeah, but it's also a lot of hassle. There's a lot of spammy ads and you have to click many times and things like that. But it is potentially a way to earn a tiny bit of Bitcoin. But there are also other ways. So let's talk about that before we talk about the payout options and the overall earning potential. So I tried to jump to the offer walls, and then the spammy pop-up open up beneath it, and now there's ads covering everything here. Also, again, like it's so spammy in my personal opinion there. But then you can see here, I finally managed to get to the offer walls, and all these offer walls are decent offer walls. Many other get paid to sites are offering them as well. But when I look through them, they're just not offering quite as good rewards as many other get paid to sites. And in addition to that, you just have ads popping up everywhere. So it just makes it less user friendly than many other options. And that doesn't really matter whether you use any of these methods, or also the PTC ads, like where you can click to watch ads. So not something that I recommend using Coinfola to do. If you want to earn by watching ads or clicking ads, I do have a video about my top recommended options for that. I will leave a link in the top corner there. But these are like the main ways to earn. And then they also have something here, revenue share. Let's just talk about that, because that looks a little bit strange in my opinion. So here they say they have this revenue share, and then you can buy a share worth this amount of Bitcoin there, and then you will receive 1.6% return every day. So that means for 90 days you will like tie your money here, and then you will earn 144% guaranteed return. You know, like I looked into a lot of platforms that gives what you say, like different returns on crypto and things like that, and 144% guaranteed return in 90 days. You know, that's a huge red flag, and I don't know exactly what they're doing, because it doesn't even explain like what it is. You know, it's an initial investment is made, repaid a portion of the earnings of a growing business, but like what growing business, what is happening here? You know, that's you know, it's just strange. And any kind of crypto platform that claims like this high returns within a short period, you know, you have to be very careful. Personally, I'm not going to put any money into this. I'm not saying that you can't earn from that, because usually some people do so, but I'm just saying this can be risky. And this high return, you know, without them explaining how they can actually manage to do that, that's just, you know, for me, that's a big deal breaker. I would not touch that at all. But that's just my personal opinion. I'm not going to risk money by that, but I just wanted to talk about it because they show it in here, and I got some questions about it also, because it of course looks very promising. You know, if you decide to still give it a go, I really ask you to please don't invest anything you cannot afford to lose, because this is high risk. Any platform that promises this high returns guaranteed, you know, you can't guarantee this amount of return in 90 days. You know, it's just not realistic, right? So be very careful about that. But let's next talk about the payout option, so you also know what to expect if you decide to use this platform. So when you go to withdraw, you can see you can withdraw once every 24 hours. It doesn't seem like it actually has a payout threshold, so you can get paid even small amounts, which is of course great. And you can use faucet pay, or you can use direct, which means you get paid directly into your Bitcoin wallet, the one that you had to share before you actually joined. But as you can see, if you use it directly to your Bitcoin wallet, then you have to pay 5,000 Satoshi fee. Exactly how much that is worth, of course, depends on the current rate of Bitcoin, but at the time of recording this video anyways, it's somewhere around $2 or so. But that also means, as you can figure out, the amount I would take out is like, you know, a few cents or something like that. So you need to be aware that you need to earn quite a bit before it makes sense to take it out directly to a Bitcoin wallet, because if not, there is quite a high fee. But for the reasons I already talked about, I have no intention of actually trying to cash out from Coinfola or reach a payout threshold that makes it worth it or anything like that, because there are just too many things here that I personally do not like. So as you can see, Coinfola has quite a few ways to earn free Bitcoin, and you can claim free Bitcoin every 10 minutes by using the faucet, but in my personal opinion, it's just not worth it. I don't like the ads that are covering everything. The earnings are very low, and then there's just some things that you know, overall the user experience is just terrible in my personal opinion. I'm not saying that you cannot get paid. I've seen a lot of people saying that they do get paid, so that's not my point of it. My point when I test platforms is, of course, to find out whether they are paying or not, and it does look like you can actually get paid for Coinfola, but that's not the only thing you need to look at. You also need to look at what the value you get for your time. And on Coinfola, there's just so many distractions, so many spammy ads, in my personal opinion, and low rewards, that it just doesn't really justify spending any time on this when there are so many free platforms to earn Bitcoin that are more user friendly. Again, I'm not saying that if you like it or if you think it's great or something that there's anything wrong with that, then you just keep using it, and feel free to share your experiences, no matter whether they're positive or negative, in a comment below. That would be great to hear from you also. But I'm just saying, in my personal opinion, after having tested hundreds of different free ways to make money online, this is not one that I will be using anymore, and there just are many better ways. And if you want to see my top recommended ways to earn Bitcoin for free, for example, I will leave a link below to a list I have of that on my website, so then you can check that out if you're interested in. But no matter what, I hope this video helped you, and if it did, make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.